Good morning, Cedar Park. Today is Monday, October 21st, and it's a B-Day.
This morning, get an inside look at how CPHS is adjusting to new incoming freshman class sizes.
Plus, find out all the latest on this week's sports report with Reese Elizondo.
And how to pay for college and an all-new scholarship of the week. Turn it up because the Wolfcast starts now. Good morning and welcome to the Wolfcast. I'm Kira Cox and I'm joined by Reed Cummins and Lulu Lynch.
This year's incoming freshman students have arrived in large numbers.
With this new addition, CPHS has made quite a few changes to adjust accordingly.
Reporter Drew Johnson is in the studio with more information. Drew?
Thanks, Kira. This year's freshman class has doubled the workload on CPHS staff, and I got it behind the scenes to look at it all.
This year, the school welcomed 600 new freshmen, significantly increasing the number of newcomers. The influx of new students have prompted the school to implement measures to accommodate them.
This year, we're over 600 new freshmen, which is large. In the past, we've been staying around 400 to 500. Okay. So it's been a challenge in that it's a lot more work, a lot more paperwork, a lot more data to be entered in the computer for each student.
The influx of new freshmen is a direct result of the district's recent rezoning. That means that the new teacher and staff were needed to cover the additional students enrolling at CPHS, according to Principal John Sloan.
Really, with the number of freshmen we have, it's kind of exciting for me. I've enjoyed having a few more students on campus, and we've added staff as a result as well. So we have close to 15 brand new teachers, so new positions to campus in addition to, a little bit of the turnover.
Even though we welcomed many new freshman students this year, next year's incoming freshman class could have an even larger impact on our school.
With this future in mind, CPHS is expecting a lot more changes in the next few years. With CPHS News reporting for the Wolfcast, I'm Drew Johnson.
Thanks, Drew.
Up next, Jack Cooper is in the studio with today's headlines in this morning's brief, right after these announcements.
Good morning, Cedar Park. I'm Jack Cooper, and welcome to this morning's brief. First, former President Donald Trump worked a McDonald's drive-thru over the weekend. The presidential candidate manned the fry station and delivered orders to customers at the drive-thru window in Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Trump performed this act in response to Vice President Kamala Harris's claim that she worked the same job in college, an account that Trump claimed was false. Next, a Texas murder suspect has been arrested in Iowa after being on the run for 2 years. Suspect Kyle Kulak was arrested in Pomeroy, Iowa after being caught on the side of the highway. Kulak was wanted for fatally shooting his younger brother Brad back in 2022. Kulak is currently in an Iowa County jail and is awaiting extradition back to Texas for trial. Finally, University of Texas is being fined $250,000 after fans threw trash onto the field during Saturday night's game. The school is officially being fined for unsportsmanlike conduct by the Southeastern Conference. The school is obliged to fine and ban the fans responsible for the incident. In response, Texas issued an apology emphasizing that such behavior is unacceptable and reaffirming its commitment to sportsmanship. So, do you guys think that this is a fair punishment?
I was there, and it was a bad call. And the refs would have never have done anything if there wasn't that need to stop the game. Yeah. I don't think they should have thrown things, but I also don't think they should be fined $250,000.
And they said that they're going to find every single person that threw.
There
Are
was
they gonna
like
find every
100
single-
bottles.
That's
They're
what I'm
not
saying.
gonna find all those people.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's like I get it, but also
That's crazy.
That's
it took
so
them
much.
$250,000 to like win the game though, or like.
But they didn't even win.
Oh yeah.
We
Wait.
didn't, they
Wait.
didn't
yeah.
win. They still lost.
That's sad.
Well, thanks, Jack. Coming up, Reese Elizondo with this week's sports report right after this break.
Morning, Cedar Park. Welcome back to the Wolfcast Sports Report. I'm Reese Elizondo. Let's kick it off with football, who played in an intense back-and-forth game against Glenn on Friday night. After fumbling on the first drive of the game, the Wolves made up for it in scoring touchdown after touchdown. Coming down to the final minutes, the Wolves won the game 34-28. The Black Green is currently first and undefeated in district. We'll play again Friday away at Lake Belton at 7. Now over to volleyball, who played in an intense 5-set thriller against Liberty Hill and won to remain undefeated. Team leaders from Friday are Joy Udoye with 25 kills, Sibley Oster with 4 blocks, and then both setters, Sibley and Caitlin Hughes, had double-doubles. Caitlin Hughes had 31 assists and 27 digs, and Sibley had 21 assists and 10 digs. The next game is tomorrow night at Leander at 6:30. Good luck. We also want to wish our boys cross-country team luck as they head off this morning to compete in regionals tomorrow. Now it's time for our Canes Awful for the week. This week we have senior player Hank Newman. See what Captain Wyatt Valiente has to say about how Hank helped leads the team.
I see him leading us by just his overall performance. He does really well in practice, and he's very vocal on the team.
Congrats, Hank. For updates on CPHS sports throughout the week, check out our X at CPHS_sports. With CPHS News, I'm Reese Elizondo. Up next, this week's Scholarship of the Week with Colton Alderman right after this break.
Good morning. I'm Colton Alderman here to help you pay for college with an all-new Scholarship of the Week. This week's scholarship is the Eden Elaine Memorial Scholarship. This essay scholarship is a memorial for Eden Elaine, who passed away 39 weeks and 2 days into pregnancy, just 5 days before her due date. The Elaine family is mourning their loss and wants to support students who lost close family members. Students must write an essay about their immediate family member they have lost recently and how it has impacted their life. Applications are due March 5th, 2025, and the winner is announced a month later. Only one reward available, so good luck. To apply or learn more about the Eden Elaine Scholarship, check out a link to the application on our Instagram at CPHS News. Join us next week for another scholarship that might be the one for you. With CPHS News reporting for the Wolfcast, I'm Colton Alderman.
Thanks, Colton, and that's today's Wolfcast. Thank you for taking the time to join us during your day.
You can catch anything you missed and more on our X, YouTube, or TikTok at CPHS News.
Catch tomorrow's show for a behind-the-scenes look at our school board's Place 4 candidates in this upcoming election. With CPHS News, I'm Lulu Lynch.
I'm Reed Cummins.
And I'm Kira Cox. We're to make it a great day or not, the choice is yours. Have a marvelous Monday, Cedar Park.